Hey everyone, so this is part two, and I'm just going to be sharing my opinions on the protests and stuff that has been happening recently. So first, I want to acknowledge for all the people that have attended protests and stuff like that. I did not attend a protest because of other reasons, but I just want to say thank you to everyone who has supported in peaceful protest and has showed their support and stuff like that. Literally, my whole timeline has been people attending the protest and stuff like that. And I'm going to be explaining in another video how you guys can donate and show your support as well. Because as you guys can see in the last video, I'm very passionate about this subject. And when it comes to my race, I will be very passionate about it. I never used to be passionate about it, but I feel like when you become older, you realize how much you are who you are, and you have to stand up for your race because God created you this way. So, my thoughts on the protest, I feel like that's only the beginning. That's only the beginning of something that can happen very positive. I believe in the future that this could be bigger than it ever can be. And I feel like protests are just the beginning. I love seeing all of these people that have more popularity or more status than us showing their support because it really means a lot to everyone. And I feel like at this time everyone is emotional whether they show it or not. We're all emotional in this subject and on this topic because either people just want to support the president or they want to simply just support the Black Lives Matter movement. But I feel like um, you can have your opinion on it, but I feel like at this time you have to respect everyone's opinion no matter what side you're on. Um, and I feel like one day we can say all lives matter, but I feel like today, in like for the rest of our lives, we have to realize that Black lives matter as much as white lives. And yeah, now I'm going to be talking about the protests, the violent protests. I feel like, in my opinion, it is not okay to go that far, burning buildings, burning schools down. I know a school in my hometown that was burnt down yesterday. Um, just all types of stuff. Stores getting broken into. I know someone that her mom owns a business and they're going through a tough time right now. But I feel like we shouldn't be using our actions for this, even though people say actions speak louder than words. I feel like we should take in consideration. My senior quote was, don't make permanent decisions on temporary feelings. I feel like this shall pass and this is going to pass in God's time. But I feel like burning down buildings, especially if they're black owned buildings, businesses and establishments, I feel like burning down the police department or police station was not okay. And I feel like a lot of people want to know my side on the protests. And I feel like it's not okay. I feel like burning down an establishment that people work so hard for every single day is not okay. And this is just how I feel. I feel like the peaceful protests are more stronger and they're showing the support. This is not who we are. We are not monsters. We are not animals. I feel like people of color who are burning down buildings, I feel like shame on you for doing this because we don't want to prove the people right. We don't want to prove people of white people that we are animals because that's not who we are. We are not animals, and I feel like us burning down buildings has showed the opposite side. The opposite side that is negative and not in any way positive. And yeah, that's how I feel on the protests. But as far as it goes with the what was I gonna say? As far as it goes with the social media posting, I will be going in depth with that shortly. But I feel like um, I support everyone who is sticking up for what they believe in. And yes, I have said on my Instagram that if you're not supporting Black Lives Matter at this time, that you are ignorant and you should put your privilege aside and put your pride aside and support what is good for the earth and good for the human race at this time. I feel like, in my opinion, that you shouldn't bully someone because of their opinions. You should let them talk about what they believe in and get reasons why they believe in it. It's good to have the conversation. I feel like we should have more conversations on why people believe in what they believe in and give them support. And if people are going to believe in Black Lives Matter movement, kudos to them. I love them. But if you're going to not listen to the person next door, Timmy and Bob, that they support Trump and they support the opposite side and they think all lives matter, then you have to listen to why they believe in it. Because yes, all lives do matter, but I feel like when it comes to this, when people are getting oppressed for the color of their skin and they're getting assumptions made by them, it is not okay. So this was part 2, and I'll be back with part 3.